Welcome everybody to another edition of Where the Heck Are the Albans? And where the heck are the Albans? We are actually in Jamestown, New York, and we are at the Desi Studio Museum. Hi folks, how you doing? Come on through. We are at the Desi Studios Museum. This is the museum for Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz, and the I Love Lucy show. So let's go on in and take a look and see what we got.
I love Lucy and she loves me.
We're as happy as two can be. Okay. Are you ready?
You're going to enter here. You are allowed to take pictures.
And we're in the museum. Lucy, I'm home. Yeah, Lucy started out with as a radio on a radio show called My Favorite Husband, and they wanted to turn it into a TV show, but she wanted her real husband to play the part, not an actor. So in came Desi Arnaz. Look at the Emmys. These are all of her Emmys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Emmys. Look at the old cigarette ads. If you love Lucy, you'll love what Lucy likes. Philip Morris brand cigarettes. But she also liked certain irons and coffee pots. What's better than under the Christmas tree than a carton of Philip Morris cigarettes?
The studio door is from a CBS studio.
This is actually
a partial list of people who've used this door.
This actual door.
Humphrey Bogart, Gary Cooper, Olivia de Havilland, Kirk Russell,
Buddy
Errol
Epson,
Flynn,
wow. Boris Karloff,
Katharine Hepburn,
Gregory Peck, Mary Pickford,
Carmen Miranda,
Elizabeth Taylor,
Spencer Tracy.
Gregory Peck,
That's
Ronald
awesome.
Reagan.
And there's a picture of the door right behind Lucy, and it's actually this door right here. So how many famous people touched that handlebar that Vivi's holding right now?
There's us.
There are the Albans.
There's us.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have them update the list. So the Albans have now touched this door. People actually forget that Lucille Ball was she's very glamorous. She was actually a model.
Yeah, fashion model, but she was using the name Diane Belmont.
Yeah.
look at how pretty.
Look at that one there.
I know, she's just
Eyelashes.
just gorgeous. So, and over here we've got some costumes worn. Look at this. This is the actual her set. So, picture of it. And there's her costume. Look at Vivian Vance. Wow. She was a knockout as well.
Ooh, she looks like Carrie Fisher in this picture.
Yeah.
Matt, they got a picture like you and me. Like our engagement picture.
Just to let everyone know, Becky and I, when we have our engagement picture, and I'm going to try to find a picture of it. We got our picture taken in almost this exact same pose. Right there.
We have it.
Look at that, the necklace she's wearing in the photo. That's the necklace right there.
Okay, family.
Some more costumes. Lucy, here's Lucy and Desi right there, and you can see her. This is the dress that she's wearing in that picture. Lucy's saxophone. Lucy's maid outfit during episode number 102.
Then.
Mertz and Kurtz. Yeah, she was. She was a tiny little one. What happened?
Now it gets weird. This is when she was the witch.
Witch?
See her? Oh, and then it's a Little Ricky school pageant. So
Little Ricky school pageant,
They did
yes.
the witch, and they were the frog.
The desk of Jess Oppenheimer, creator of I Love Lucy. This was his personal desk. And this is the guy that actually created I Love Lucy, Jess Oppenheimer. So a lot of people don't realize like what the backstage of things looks like. So this would be how they would get onto like a certain set. But the creme de la creme is right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the set of I Love Lucy. One of the most iconic and famous sets in the history of television. It's the living room of I Love Lucy. Right through there is where they would go into their bedroom. And how many times have we seen them come through that door? And then through that door is the kitchen, which would be right over here. Look at that. The famous I Love Lucy TV set.
Hit my nose.
You hit your nose. You really are Lucy. You were going to go into the kitchen, weren't you?
This glass is much.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Lucy's kitchen. And then the audience would have just sat right out there. Where you see all the costumes today.
Ooh.
Hi, yeah.
It's the Awkward M Show.
Always intro.
That piano is
Did you know that their actual address would put them directly in the middle of the river?
Yeah.
There's Desi Arnaz. Matter of fact, they're showing an I Love Lucy episode there. And you can see, they're just showing clips. There they are. And William Frawley as Fred Mertz. So, this would be the back scene, or the back of what it would be in Hollywood on the set. And why would there be a number 315 on this door? That's so when the door opened, on the other side, you would see when they went to Hollywood, when they moved to Hollywood for a while, that 315 would be on the opposite side of that door. And this is where they stayed when they lived in Hollywood. The Beverly Palms Hotel.
Try and take control. And you're like, oh my God.
How cool is that? I got some of the actual props that were used in filming this fan with Fred Mertz. Or the ukulele. Lucy used. Look at this necklace. But if you ever wondered what they were seeing, Lucy and Desi and Ethel and Fred, when they were filming on a set like this, you just turn around and there's the studio audience and all the cameras. And that's what they would be seeing. Look at that! I finally made it to Hollywood. I finally made it!
Hello, friends. I'm inviting each of you to vitamin. How tired? Are you tired? Run down? Listless? Do you poop out at parties? Are you unpopular? The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle. Vitamin Vegemin. Yes, Vitamin Vegemin contains vitamins, meat, vegetables, and minerals. Yes, with Vitamin Vegemin, you can spoon your way to health. All you do is take a great big spoonful after every meal. It's so tasty too. Tastes just like candy. So why don't you join thousands of happy people and get the great big bottle of Vitamin Vegemin tomorrow. That's Vitamin Vegemin.
Good job, Beck.
Here you go.
The I Love Lucy bedroom suite. Yes, folks, you too can live like Lucy. They actually used to sell this. It was the I Love Lucy bedroom set. My God, that's your dresser. Did you know that the face of Lucille Ball has been seen by more people more often than the face of anyone else? TV Guide made this claim over 30 years ago. Look at all the TV guides she's been on. But today, I Love Lucy can be seen in 77 countries, and it's dubbed in over 22 languages. But every moment of every single day, somewhere in the world, Lucille Ball is on television. That's just amazing to know that. The original show aired up until 1957, but since then, she's never been off the air, ever.
Look at that, we're making a donation.
We're so bad.
We're giving a donation to the Lucille Ball Desi Arnaz Center.
Only one candidate, that's ours. The rest is
And there are two separate buildings. This was just building number one. Now we're going to go actually over to the Center of Comedy Museum.
All right.
So we leave here. Go right down 3rd Street.
Just seeing the set was pretty freaking awesome.
Isn't that cool? Wasn't that neat?
My favorite was the Hollywood.
Yep,
I always
love the color
like-
of the carpet.
I always like the Hollywood episodes the best.
And here's the Desi and Lucy Museum. Well, unfortunately, there was no filming inside the Desi Lucy Museum. But I do have to tell you, if you do get a chance to visit, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. They've got her car, a lot of her costumes and props from the TV show and the movies that she was in. And just a lot of history. So very interesting though, very, very interesting. Check it out if you get to come to Jamestown, New York. So we're heading here on right off of 3rd and Stewart Avenue in Jamestown, and we are gonna go see the birth house of Lucille Ball, which is, the address is 69 Stewart. This was the house that Lucille Ball was born in. And keep your eyes open for 69. It's brown?
Yes, that one.
It's brown. It's a brown.
77.
73.
73. 639.
This is it. Okay. So, this is the house where Lucille Ball was born in. And there's no sign or nothing like that.
August 6, 1911. In this home, at the time of her birth, this is where her grandparents, Fred and Florabelle Hunt, lived. Where Lucy's mother's Dee Dee became pregnant, she returned home from Montana to have her baby. Florabelle Hunt delivered baby Lucy in this home on Saturday, August 6, 1911. Please note this home is privately owned.
Yeah. But still, wouldn't you have a sign if you lived in the house where Lucille Ball was born? Wouldn't you have a sign that said, "Hey, Lucy was born here"?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so we just got off of Jackson Avenue and turned on Lucy Lane, and this is the childhood home of Lucille Ball, and that's located at 59 Lucy Lane. And Lucy actually grew up in this home, which at the time was on 8th Street, but the street was later named in her honor. So she grew up with her grandparents, Fred and Florabelle Hunt, and her mother Dee Dee, and her husband Ed Peterson, her brother Fred, and her cousins Lola and Cleo. Now note that this home is privately owned, so don't go ringing the doorbell, and it's not a museum or anything like that. But if you don't know if you're at the right house because there isn't a number on it, take a peek in the back at the garage. It's Lucy's polka dotted blue dress. Very cool. Okay, now we're actually going to have to see I believe a statue, a very ugly statue of Lucille Ball. Okay, now we're here at the Lucille Park, or Memorial Park, Lucille Ball Memorial Park, and this is a statue that they did of her doing the Vita Vita Vegemin, but it's
Vita
also
Mita Vegemin.
Vita Vita Vegemin. What?
Vita Mita Vegemin.
Vita Mita Vita Vegemin.
Vita Mita Vegemin.
Very good, Becky.
You only made me say it 1,000 times at the museum.
But anyway, it's basically it's supposed to be the creepiest of all of the Lucy statues, and here she is. It's Lucy. Yeah, it's not
Doesn't even look like her.
It
So
doesn't.
not an attractive picture of Lucy.
Not a very attractive
What's wrong with her
Lucy.
eye?
It is. This is a very beautiful park. There's Lucy. What a pretty park. Hello, family.
I'm not gonna
Cute little lighthouse. It's right by the boat docks. So we're here at, what's it called? Wing City Grill. And we have a rule when we go out to eat, that when we're on our travels, that we don't stop at any like chains or fast food places like McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, things like that. And we try to eat locally. So we promote the local businesses. And we found this place last night, and the food is so good. We're right out of Jamestown, and the food is so good here that we came again for lunch today at Wing City Grill. It is so wonderful. So last night I had beef stroganoff that was just out of this world, and today I'm going to do like a chicken and biscuits meal, and I'll show everybody when the food comes. Once again, not even thinking, we've pretty much, eaten everything, but we got provolone cheese sticks with garlic butter, and it is so good, and it comes with a marinara. And then we've also got sweet potato waffle fries with a cream or a cheesecake batter. And that is just, oh my gosh, so good. Okay, so lunch arrived at the table. And Emerson got what? This was
Sweet pig mac and cheese.
sweet pig mac and cheese. It's like
Pulled pork on top of macaroni and cheese.
Oh my god, look at that. Vivi got macaroni and cheese with a piece of garlic bread. Becky got a half a quesadilla
And a
and
huge salad.
a huge salad. I got southern chicken and biscuits, which looks absolutely yummy. And we're gonna chow down and we'll let you know how everything was after lunch. This was so good. This was like the best meal ever. I love this place. Wing City Grill, right out of Jamestown. Fantastic place. You've gotta try this place.
Lakeview. I
So it's called Lakeview, is
Yeah,
the town?
I think the town's
Lakeview.
called Lakeview.
Oh, it's so good. So how was everybody's meal? How did you guys like your
Delicious.
meal?
So good.
Delicious.
So good? Yes.
Huge side salad.
Huge side salad. So very happy about this place. Try it. Try it if you come to Jamestown. So all around Jamestown, they've got Lucy murals now. So we're going to take a look at a couple of those murals. The first one's actually right in front of us. It's on the other side of this car wash. But I'm going to go around to the other side of the car wash so maybe we can get a little better view. And this is a mural of when they were all going to California. There it is. That's the California mural.
Big.
That is big.
It's great.
Takes up a huge side of the building. Okay, here's another one. This one's called the Stamp Mural. And here's the next one, the Vita Mita Vegemin.
Good job.
Hey, I said it right this time. So there's mural number 3. So we were just noticing that right in front of us is the Babalu Cafe. Babalu! And right next door is the Lucille Ball Little Theater. And here is the job switching mural. You guys are doing great. Speed it up!
Heart.
And there are hearts. And you follow the hearts. We are at Lakeview Cemetery.
Wait for me. Turn on my shoe. Don't get too dark.
And at Lakeview Cemetery, you just follow the little L hearts for the I Love Lucy.
Heart.
And our final stop in Jamestown today is to show our respects
Heart.
to the late
Heart.
and the great Lucille Ball.
Woo!
And here she is.
Let's go back here.
I believe her father and her mother were here too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Henry and
Desiree.
Desiree.
And Fred.
And then friend. Yeah. So there's Lucille Desiree Ball. From August 6, 1911 to April 26, 1989. You've come home. So now we're done with Jamestown and the hometown of Lucille Ball and also her gravesite. I love you, Lucy.
This is Grace Galloway. She was an opera singer, and local legend says that she was buried here, but that's her wedding dress that she's wearing, which it's not. It's a lawn outfit, and they say she died of a broken heart, but actually she died of tuberculosis at age 27. She apparently had a beautiful voice and did a few operas.
And she's buried in the same cemetery as Lucille Ball here.
Yep.
All right, everybody, that was our trip to Canada and New York. And this was our final stop in Jamestown. I hope you all enjoyed coming along with the Albans. And don't forget to subscribe. tap the subscribe button, wherever it is, and give us a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. And don't forget to comment down below. Give us some nice comments or feedback and tell us what you think or what we could improve. So until next time, we'll see you whenever we go somewhere.
Wherever we go.
Wherever we go. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.